Hello, my wonderful viewer. Thank you for joining me on PrimeLearn, our online education solution where we learn ahead of others. Standing before you is Kazibo George Martin, going to take you through Integrated Science of Primary 4 under the theme Human Health, topic Accidents, Poisoning and First Aid. Lesson number 30, lesson title Qualities of a Good First Aider. Yes, my wonderful viewer, in our previous lesson, we looked at first aid, and we said first aid is the first or immediate help given to a casualty before taking him or her to the nearby health center or hospital. We went on and we looked at who a casualty was, and we said a casualty is a person who has met with an accident and needs help. Yes, my wonderful viewer, we also went on and we gave reasons as to why we give first aid. And we said the major reason as to why we give first aid is to save life. Yes, we went on and we gave other reasons as to why we give first aid. Some of these included to reduce pain, to prevent further injuries, to reduce and stop bleeding, and to promote quick recovery. So today we are going to look at a first aider and qualities of a first aider. Yes, first of all, a first aider is a person who gives first aid to a person who has met with an accident known as a casualty. Yes, my wonderful viewer. So today we are going to focus on the qualities of a good first aider. Yes, we are going to focus on the qualities of a good first aider. First of all, a good first aider should be observant. Yes, a good first aider should be observant, whereby the first aider should be very critical and should be able to observe the cause of the accident and analyze it well. Yes, my wonderful viewer, the first aider should be observant. The first aider, a good first aider, should be knowledgeable. Yes, my wonderful viewer, a good first aider should be knowledgeable, whereby this person should have knowledge about how to give first aid for different types of accidents. Yes, let's assume it is a burn or a scald. The first aider should have the know-how of how to give the first aid of particular accident. Yes, the first aider should also be sympathetic. As you can see on the screen, sympathetic is spelled as S-Y-M-P-A-T-H-E-T-I-C. Yes, a good first aider should be sympathetic. Yes, my wonderful viewer, a good first aider should not be ruthless or heartless. A good first aider should not be mean. This all falls under being sympathetic. A good first aider should sympathize with the person he or she is giving first aid. A good first aider should be skilled. Yes, my wonderful viewer, a good first aider should have the great skills, should have good skills of how to give first aid and not use the outdated ways of giving first aid, which may cause even more harm to the casualty. A good first aider should be clean. Yes, the cleanliness of a first aider enable the casualty to recover faster or quicker. Yes, my wonderful viewer, when the first aider is cleaner, this prevents the wounds of the casualty from not being infected. Rather than a dirty first aider can also cause more injuries to the casualty through infections or infecting the wounds of the casualty. Yes, a good first aider should also be able to use common sense. By this I mean he should be able to use other options just in case he or she does not have a first aid box. Yes, my wonderful viewer. For example, in the instance of snake bites. So if at all the first aider does not have a piece of cloth or a bandage, this first aider could use a belt. Yes, just in case he is a man, he could use a belt to tie slightly above the bitten area, and it shouldn't be too tight to prevent circulation of blood. Yes, my wonderful viewer, thank you for being with me from the beginning of this lesson. Allow me to remind you what we have looked at today. We have looked at a first aider and the qualities of a good first aider. And we say the first aider is a person who gives first aid to a casualty. We went on and we looked at qualities of a good first aider. And we said a good first aider should be observant. A good first aider should be able to use common sense. We also said a good first aider should be clean. A good first aider should also be sympathetic. A good first aider should be knowledgeable. Yes, my wonderful viewer. Below is the lesson test attached to this lesson video. Let us meet again in our next lesson, which will be lesson number 31. I remain Kaziwa George Martin, who has been taking you through Primary 4 Integrated Science. Until next time, bye-bye.